up, y'all? Give me a second. Let me play this commercial.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Eggs, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing around it.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Make sure you guys go to silentheroFilms.com, man. Toast, win the first 5 hours of your day. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Silent Hero Films, man. Support independence, man. Real independence, man. This is real independence, man. Support. and I'm the only one that's been on this train, and it's coming. It's coming, man. And man, this is entertaining to me now. I'm just pulling strings, and it happens right before our very eyes. So, courtesy of Blue Blood, and he has the audio from somewhere. I don't know where he got the audio from, but let's play Blue Blood, and then I'm going to get into the clip right now. But let's bring it back, double clock rewind.
It's not like I said.
Oh, let me frame it. This is Steven Espinoza being interviewed about Tank Davis pay-per-views and debunking the 61,000. Look how much he did. Look what he admits to.
I said what I said on social media. There's this stupid number of 61 that was going around. You know, that's basically the cable number by itself. So the total number is, and if you know anything, cable is a fraction, not even close to 50%. You can do the math, and you know we're not at 200, but this would be his second biggest behind Rolly, which was his biggest. Okay.
What's good? You
appreciate you, Blue Blood. All these people running around. Tank is a star. Tank is that. No, Tank is a declining star. But it's not even about Tank, right? So let me just tell the truth. Leonard Ellaby's been lying. Everyone at PBC's been lying. They know the real numbers. The truth of the matter is, pay-per-view is dead. And I told you guys won't listen to me. It is better at this point if you are a PBC fighter, Earl Spence, Wilder, Tank Davis, whoever else, to fight on free TV and get 3 to 4 million people to follow you, and then do what? Take your talents elsewhere, like to an ESPN, get your value up, and then negotiate your value. 4 million people watch me. If Deontay Wilder was on free TV, minimum 4 million people would watch. In the summertime, because he's probably on schedule for that now, between no NBA and no NFL, he's just competing against baseball. Man, it's not even close, man. If Earl Spence had 6 million, I think Earl can pull 3 to 5 somewhere. I think all these men. But the status of a pay-per-view fighter is gone. It's more like a WIC or a welfare program at this point to subsidize the fighters' salaries, and they play upon you, man. You gonna fight on pay-per-view? Oh yeah, but only 100,000 people gonna watch. And basically what Steven Espinoza is saying is like, shit. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, I don't know why y'all want guaranteed salaries, because pay-per-view is dying. All y'all PBC fighters, y'all want all this money, but the numbers just aren't there to substantiate the money that you were getting in the past. And everyone has to take a pay cut if we want to survive. Steven Espinoza like, I'm trying to save my job. Shit, we failed. And he knows the numbers are coming out. And Steven works for a publicly traded company. He can't lie publicly. He can't lie. I own stock. I would report him. You know what I mean? And he would get a letter immediately. Not like next year, immediately. If he lied to a stockholder or to the public, which influenced the stock market price to go up and or down. But this was a silent jab at Al Heyman. I'm not doing what you want me to do. The numbers don't substantiate it, man. And my job is on the line right now. My business is on the line right now. And Al Heyman, you got to be honest with these fighters. Pay-per-view is not selling. I can't guarantee these men $3 and $4 million. You guessed it. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant will fail miserably. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. See, you guys are so anecdotal, and you guys listen to people who don't know business. I don't know how many deals I've turned down over the past 10 to 12 years, but I've been in these deals and I know what these elevator contracts look like. I've seen PBC contracts, whether it was through court documents or whether it was through an actual fighter that asked me to help him explain this. The reality is pay-per-view is dead. Steven Espinoza is foiling. Boxing isn't doing the numbers. The budget is cut. And PBC fighters are in denial, one, still in love with Al Heyman, as opposed to their last name, because I am public enemy number one right now. But what they don't know is they should all be beloved. I should be their hero, right? Because guess what? I'm telling you what happened before it happened. I told you this year was coming. That means Tank Davis against Pitbull failed. Tank Davis against the kid in Atlanta failed. Man, so 200,000 people is a successful pay-per-view at $80. How much is that? Let's see a calculator. Let's see what that is, man. $80 times 200,000. 1, 2, 3. Man, that's 16 million. And half of that is gone. So you're only dealing with $8 million plus the gate. That's Tank Davis, and that's at 200,000. So I'm going to be your superhero. I'm your Huckleberry now. I'm your muse now. But I will soon become El Haj Frederick Hawthorne. I don't want to be blasphemous, but you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, man. So what's PBC fighters gonna do? No money. I heard what Louis DeCoopers offered a fighter to be on Rolly's card. It is disgusting. I heard what he's paying, and I'm not throwing shots. I'm telling you what I know, because I get text messages all day. I haven't been on the phone a lot, but I've been responding text messages. What Joey Spencer is getting in his next fight, to fight that Mexican kid. Whew. What's the other one? What Rolly was offered? Man, I mean, it sounds exciting. It sounds fun, but it's not showing up in zeros. It's not showing up in people watching. Boxing is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And YouTube isn't helping. The black YouTubers are disgusting at this point. Um, Everyone else is on the payroll. No one's telling the truth. Everyone's afraid to say, Fred, you're right. PBC is declining. We need to hold out and give us these fights for free, because Caleb Plant, David Benavidez will do no business on pay-per-view. It will fail miserably. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm watching the fight. Listen, getting a stream now is like watching channel 2, channel 4. If you have what do you call them things? A Fire Stick? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a beautiful thing. I live in California. I don't have to stay up till 9 o'clock. I can watch it at 6 o'clock now on East Coast time. It's a beautiful thing, man. Ain't no one paying $80. We don't understand. Anyways, man, it's time to go. As you guys see, the kids are up, rocking and rolling. 5 hours a day. I got my snack for the day, pistachios and an apple. I'm on the road. This is my full-time job. I work 2 days a week. So this is, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys my schedule so you guys can see it. And so you guys can know the sacrifices that Dre and I make to raise the kids, man. We're giving up millions of dollars. We make millions, but we're giving up millions of dollars to raise families. And the sacrifices that we're giving up, and I encourage everyone to do the same. Stop claiming you got your third child, your second child, your fourth child, and you got to work overtime. You shouldn't have had them. The object is for both parents to be in the house, raising your kids, doing activities together. And anyways, man. So if you guys hadn't heard, we're closing the doors on the shop in terms of a 5-day basis. If something important comes up in boxing, like a big fight is signed, and I know because people want to talk about the excitement, or anything happens that's big in boxing that we should talk about, I'll come back and I'll do a show on it that evening. So, but anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man, you guys have a great day. February 21st is fastly approaching. 58 years, I believe, since the Nation of Islam and the government murdered Malcolm X. And well, the Nation of Islam murdered him, but I think the government was like a street sweeper. They manipulated the situation, but there were 5 black men but it's more, that murdered Malcolm X. So barbershop conversations, man. You guys have a great day. As you guys can see, I got first person accounts as it pertains to the Malcolm X story coming out every day. I'll talk to you guys soon. So barbershop conversations, feel free to subscribe button. Little Steven throwing shots at PBC and Al Haymon like, hey, it's only he's not talking to you. He's talking to everybody, man. He's not just talking to Rick Glazier. He's not just talking to me. He's talking to Al Haymon too. We ain't got the money, Al. Nah, 200,000. How much you expect me to pay Tank Davis if he's only making 200,000? If he's only selling 200,000, he got the Floyd stamp. He got the Black culture stamp, and this just validates. Black people aren't buying pay-per-views. You said, Fred, that's blasphemous. We're not buying pay-per-views. Why are we not buying pay-per-views? Because if Tank is our biggest star and he hasn't hit 200,000 yet, Canelo has. He sold 700,000 and put 70,000. And if we're going to have honest conversations, Black people are not buying pay-per-views. It's simple. And I'm going to do a video on this. I'm going to piss y'all off, but that's the fact of the matter. Maybe the YouTubers are, but not the people who are watching YouTube. If Tank is the biggest star in boxing for PBC in terms of gate, and he does less than 200,000 pay-per-view buys, we're not buying pay-per-views. So barbershop. So I don't believe you. And when people say, I don't believe you. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button because you got to think a guy like me, I'm not buying pay-per-views. I'm not. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.